Hello, welcome to another day of classes. Today we're gonna be continuing with the Interchange 5th edition level 1, the red book, and today we're gonna start with the unit 7. As always, we're gonna start with the vocabulary for this unit, or the language summary number 7, okay? Let's start. We're gonna start with nouns. Architect are the person that plans the blueprints of houses and buildings. A building is like this big structure. Cable car. These are cable cars. Chores. Those are all of the types of duties or types of work that we do at home. Those are called the chores. Cloud. This is a cloud. Desert. This is the desert. A guide is a person that follows you, is with you when you are a tourist and give all of his story about the things and places that you're seeing with them. A lake. This is a lake. It's a portion of water surrounded by land. Lake. Land art is art made with the land. That is this, the floor. Laundry. This is the laundry. An open market is a market that is not in a building. For example, if you see, this is like an open space. That is why it's called an open market. A monument. These are monuments, like statues and things. Mountain. This is a mountain. Neighbor. These people, they are the people that live right next to you. Those are your neighbors. Noise. It's all of the strong sounds that bothers you. That is called noise. Noise. Satellite is the big machine that are in the space and used for telecommunication. Snorkeling. This activity is called snorkeling, and this is a snorkel. Surfing. This is surfing. A test. A test have multiple meanings. It's basically used to check check something. Can be your intellect through a test, like a written test. Test if you're pregnant or not pregnant. A test for a vitamin or an antidote or any kind of medicine. A test of the physical body, basically. It's like to check something. Town. This is a town. This is like a small place where a lot of people live. It's not as big as a city, but it's not like as small as a neighborhood. It's just a town. Okay, we have trips and tours. They have some different things, different characteristics. A trip is a short journey taken for a particular purpose, such as business or pleasure. It is used as a noun and does not imply that different places are visited. A tour is a journey for pleasure in which several different places are visited. It's used as an n or as a noun or as a verb and implies that several places have been visited. Here what it says by implying is that when you go on a trip, it's usually just one place that you're going or to do one action. But a tour actually implies, it means that you're going to different places, one after the other. Okay, very good. We have waves. These big waves are the water that form because of the vibration and the movement of the water in this ocean. These are the waves. The weather are the types of ways that the climate is. Weather. We have some adjectives. Breathtaking. The definition of breathtaking is something that is very beautiful or astonishing. An example of something breathtaking is a remarkable view from a mountaintop. It's like something that is so awesome that you'll get so surprised that you cannot breathe. It's like the air gets out of your lungs. It's like, oh my god, that is breathtaking. For example, these views can be breathtaking. Broke is when you have no money. 0 pesos, $0, zero anything. Ceramic. This is a type, it's a material, it's a type of thing. You can have a ceramic cup, a ceramic bowl, a ceramic anything. Cloudy, it's a type of weather, and it's an adjective. Cloudy weather, for example. Windy. Windy is the same, but with a lot of wind. Okay? We have temperatures here. We have very hot. Something is very hot if it's 35 Celsius degrees Celsius. Hot is 28 Celsius. Warm, cool, cold, very cold, and freezing, according to the different temperatures. Right now, in the Dominican Republic, we're between very hot and hot. So, for some people, warm is 19 degrees Celsius, but for us, that is actually cold, or cool, more like. Okay? Next one, a giant. A giant is something that is really, really big. For example, this is a giant woman. Handmade is something that was made with your hands. A handmade coat, a handmade tie, a handmade coffee. Lucky, it's a person that has a lot of luck. This person is quite lucky because he won the lottery twice. Okay, very good. Man-made, it was made by men. It was made by humans. Prehistoric is before the history of humans, basically. Tiring, something that makes you feel really exhausted. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So here we have some verbs. We have call, when you use a cell phone to call someone. Let's call me. Cook is easy. Disappear, you can see it and now you don't. It disappeared. Drive is when you take a car and you go with it, or any other type of automobile. To forget is when you cannot remember something. Happen is a word that says occur. It takes place, it arrives, it goes on, it come off, it pass, it's come about, it transpire, it happened. It's, for example, when you say, oh, what happened? You're asking about what was the situation that occurred, basically. Okay? Invite. To invite someone is when you give an invitation, basically. Make a phone call. You make phone calls. You can call me or you can make a phone call. Stay home. What everybody is doing right now, because it's what we have to do. Stay home. Stop. It's when you don't continue. Stop. Okay? Take a day off in this case. It's when you don't go to work, you don't go to class, you just take your day off. Okay? To worry is when you have a lot of thoughts of things that can be bad, and you're thinking on what are you gonna do with this. For example, we are worrying because of coronavirus right now. We worry a lot. Okay? We're gonna continue here in a couple of minutes when we get to the grammar. But for now, let's go to the book. We're gonna be continuing with the Unit 7. We went dancing. If you notice this word right here, it is past, and it's because we're gonna be talking about past in this unit. We're gonna describe past daily and free times activities, and we're gonna describe past vacations. Very good. We're gonna start now with free time activities. These are activities that we do when we don't have to work, or we don't have to go to school, or any other thing. We see here that we can check social media, we can go dancing, we can listen to music, we can play video games. I really like this one. We can read, we can relax, we can spend time with friends and family, we can watch TV. Okay? Very good. I suppose that you do a lot of this stuff. Very good. Okay, now we're gonna be seeing and listening to a conversation. It's called What Did You Do Last Weekend? And you need to be paying close attention because we're gonna start to see here the past tense. So make sure to check all of the sentences that are in past, listen part A and part B, and then get the answer for the part B. What does Kara do on Sunday afternoons? Okay, so let's listen.
Unit 7. We went dancing. Page 44. Exercise 2. Conversation. What did you do last weekend? Part A. Listen and practice.
So what did you do last weekend, Kara?
Oh, I had a great time. My friends and I had pizza on Saturday, and then we all went dancing.
How fun! Did you go to the treadmill?
No, we didn't. We went to that new place downtown. How about you? Did you go anywhere?
No, I didn't go anywhere all weekend. I just stayed home and studied for today's Spanish test.
Our test is today? I forgot about that.
Don't worry, you always get an A.
Page 44. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Kara do on Sunday afternoons?
So, Kara, what did you do on Sunday?
I stayed home in the morning. I just watched TV and read.
How about in the afternoon?
Oh, I worked. I have a part-time job at the university bookstore.
I didn't know you had a job.
Yeah, I'm a cashier there. I work every Sunday from 1 to 6.
Okay, very good. I hope that you got the answers. Let's check. What does Kara do on Sunday afternoons? Well, she works on Sunday afternoons, and she's a cashier. Okay, very good. Now, we're gonna be going to the grammar of today. It's quite important. This is one of the main topics in English, and it is the simple past. We're gonna be seeing how do we make the simple past in just about a moment. Remember, when we talk about simple past, is actions that already happened, and we use verbs in this tense, in the past. We can have regular verbs and irregular verbs. The regular verbs are really easy because you only need to add ed or the, and sometimes one of the letters and ed. It's quite easy to remember them because they are just so simple. For example, work, you just put ed. Invite, we already have the e, so we just put d. A study, it ends with y, so we change it with I, e, and d. And stop, it finished with p. It's one of the p sounds, so we need to put another p, e, d. And the irregular verbs, they are a little bit more hard, they are harder, because you need to remember the specific way in which they work. They change the word completely, basically. Buy, bought. Do, did. Drive, drove. Have, had. Go, went. Sing, sang. See, saw, and spend, spent. Very good. Now, we're going to be seeing with another material what is the structure for the simple past. Here we have both the verb be and the normal verbs, but for the moment we're going to be taking the structure for the verbs normally. In the next class we're going to be seeing the past of be in more detail. Well, to use the past is really easy. It's just that you need to remember small rules and the way to use the verbs. Okay? It's like a simple present. For example, you can say she works today. But since we're talking about events in the past, we need to use the verb in past. She worked yesterday in this case, okay? Or you can say she worked today. Maybe it's still today, but what she did already happened, okay? This is when we have an affirmative way. I created this video this morning, for example. You danced with me yesterday, or you danced with me alone. That's it. It's not necessary to have a comment. The only important thing is the subject, she, I, you, we, Maria, Pedro, whatever. The verb in past with the ed or all of the other rules, an optional commentary. If we want to say something in negative, it's the same but with some differences. Okay? We say the subject, then did not or didn't, that means the same, and the verb in the base form. Why in the base form? Because did is the past of do, and here is working as an auxiliary verb. Since in this sentence we already have something in past, we don't need to say the verb in past again. It will be redundant and it's incorrect. So we need to say the subject, plus did not or didn't, that is the contraction, and the verb in base form. For example, she didn't work yesterday. Not she didn't work. That is incorrect. It will be she didn't work yesterday. You didn't do your homework. They didn't do the chaos, whatever. Okay? This is for the negative. And for the questions, it's like some other normal questions. It's just that we start with did, always start with did. Then we have the subject and the verb in the base form. Why? Again, because we have the did. That is already the past of do. We don't need to be redundant. So it's did she work yesterday? Did you do your homework? Here we can use do. Why we can use do 2 times? Because did, being the past, is an auxiliary again. It's not the main verb. When we say the verb here is the main verb. So you can say, did you do, for example. Did you do your homework yesterday? Okay, very good. I hope that you understand that. Let's see here. Did you work on Saturday? You see, we don't have the verb in past here because we already have did. And the answers can be yes, I did, or no, I didn't. You can continue with that using a past sentence. Yes, I did. I worked all day. No, I didn't. I didn't work at all. Okay? Did you go, in this case is the verb, did you go anywhere last weekend? Yes, I did. I went to the movies. Here, went is the past of go. No, I didn't. I didn't go anywhere. Here we use went because we don't have did anywhere. But here, we have did here, didn't, so we don't need to put it in past. We also have the WH words, the WH questions. What did Neil do on Saturday? It's basically the same as the yes no questions, but with a WH word at the beginning. What did you do on Saturday, for example? What did Neil do on Saturday? He stayed home and studied for a test. How did Kara spend her weekend? She went to a club and danced with some friends. Okay? Very good. I hope that you understand this, like I really hope. And let's try to do a little practice about this. Here we have a kind of long exercise about the past, the simple past. Take your time to complete this. You may have to use some of these verbs that are right here. And when you finish, we're gonna continue. Make sure to use the correct ways that we saw right now, okay? So take your time, and when you finish, continue with the video. Okay, you finish? Very good, let's check. First, number 1. Did you stay home on Sunday? You see, we have did, so we don't need to put stayed, for example. Did you stay home on Sunday? No, I called my friend Anna. We drove to a nice little restaurant for lunch. Number 2. How did you spend your last birthday? I had a party. Everyone enjoyed it. But the neighbors next door didn't like the noise. Number 3. What did you do last night? I saw a sci-fi movie at the Cineplex. I loved it. Amazing special effects. Number 4. Did you do anything special over the weekend? Yes, I did. I went shopping. Unfortunately, I spent all my money. No, now I'm broke. Did you go out on Friday night? No, I didn't. I invited friends over and I cooked spaghetti for them. Okay? If you have that, very good. Okay? Now we're gonna continue with a pronunciation, and this is actually quite important, and it's the reduction of did you. Did you can be reduced in different ways when we make questions, okay? Pay close attention to try to get the correct way to reduce these different ways of use did you, okay? Let's check.
Page 45. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Reduction of did you. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how did you is reduced in the following questions.
Did you have a good time?
What did you do last night?
How did you like the movie?
You notice that? It's like they put this and say it really really close to each other, so it's reducted. Did ya? Did ya? Instead of did you, we can say did ya? Did ya have a good time? Did ya? By using this way of talking is how you get to have like a good fluency or good pronunciation of stuff. Did ya? Did ya have a good time? What did ya? What did ya? What did ya? What did ya? It's like what did ya? What did you do last night? It's like saying it a bit fast. What did ya do? What did you do last night? How did you like the movie? How did ya? How did ya? How did ya? How did you like the movie? Did you have a good time? What did you do last night? How did you like the movie? Okay? It's really good to practice this, so you can go back to the video and repeat. Very good. Let's continue now. Okay, for now we're gonna be continuing with the almost last part of the day. Here we have a word power that is called chores and activities. You're gonna find two other words or phrases from the list that usually go with each verb. Then add one more if you want or phrase to each verb, okay? We have do, go, have, make, and take. You can do your homework, do my homework, go online, have a party, make a phone call, take a day off, and you have all of these to sort them in the correct position, okay? So take your time and complete it. Okay, you finish? Let's check what we can have. You can do my homework, I can do my homework, do chores, do the laundry, very good, go online, go dancing, go shopping, have a party, have a lot of fun, have a good time, make a phone call, make the bed, make a video, take a day off, take a bike ride, take a trip. See? Those are all of the things that you can do with those verbs. Very good. And for the last thing of today, we're gonna be having a listening. This is gonna be the last. Okay? We're gonna listen to Andrew tell Elizabeth what he did yesterday. You're gonna check what the things that Andrew did, and you're gonna also look at the activities that Andrew didn't do and why he didn't do them. Okay? You're gonna be also checking for the reasons of that. You're gonna check what he did and what he didn't. You're gonna write the reasons why he didn't do it. Okay? So take your time and listen.
Page 46. Exercise 7. Listening. Did you have a good holiday? Part A. Listen to Andrew tell Elizabeth what he did yesterday. Check the things Andrew did.
So, did you have a good holiday yesterday?
Yes, it was nice to have the day off.
Did you go to the gym?
No, I couldn't. It was closed. They were repairing the machines. Instead, a friend and I played soccer.
That's nice. At least you were able to get some exercise. Did you do anything else interesting?
Well, I wanted to see the new Matt Damon movie, but I went to the movie theater and it wasn't playing.
I hate when that happens.
I know. So I went back to my house and watched TV for a while.
Did you do anything fun in the evening?
I had tickets for last night's baseball game, but it was canceled because of the rain. So I went to my parents' house and spent the evening with them instead. My mother baked an awesome chocolate cake.
Oh, I love chocolate cake.
I know. That's why I brought you a piece. Here, enjoy.
Thanks, Andrew.
Okay, very good. Remember, if you need to repeat again, you can go back on the video. Also for the second part, just go back on the video and listen again. It's the same audio. But first, let's check the activities that Andrew did. Okay? Well, he played soccer, he watched TV, and he went and he spent time with his family. Now, why he didn't went to the gym? He didn't go to the gym. Why he didn't see a movie or watch a movie, and why he didn't go to a baseball game? Let's check. Well, he didn't go to a gym because it was closed. He didn't see the movie because the movie wasn't playing, and he didn't go to the baseball game because the game was cancelled because of the rain. But those were the reasons. Okay, very good. I hope that you like the video. And for the next class, we're gonna be continuing with the past of be. In this case, the other part that we didn't mention on this side, the past of the verb be, and it's gonna be quite interesting. So look forward to it. Until the next time, bye.